Patanjali Yoga Sutra, there are 4 chapters, 196 sutras. These 196 sutras, whatever is written there, they all are the explanation of the first 4 sutras. Understand? If you understand first 4 sutras, you understand yoga very well. If you don't understand first 4 sutras, then you never understand yoga sutras. Understand? So among the first 4 sutras, the first sutras is what? Did you remember? Atha yoganushasanam. Everyone chant. Atha yoganushasanam. Now, Atha. You must not forget it. First 4 sutra you have to remember at least in your life. Okay? Yes. Atha yoganushasanam. This is not hatha yoga. This is called what? Atha yoga. Understand? And atha means what? Is auspicious word, auspicious sound. It is chanting. This is now. But this word atha is beyond the meaning, you can say. Atha has no meaning, if you can say. Literally it is the meaning of now. A greatest worship, greatest celebration, greatest meditation, greatest offering is what? Being in the now. Understand? So, that's why the atha is the first word uttered from Brahma, the creator. God first made this world in the present moment or past or future? Without being present, the universe was made? No. Understand? All creation happened in the present moment, my dears. That's why when we say Brahma is the creator, people say, you Hindu people are crazy. Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the preserver, sustainer, Shiva is the destroyer. Why different people they do differently? Understand? And there is Durga, Kali, Lakshmi, different things are there, different gods and goddesses are there. How to understand them? We do not understand this. Really, Hindu people are crazy. So many gods and goddesses. How many gods and goddesses? You know this?
36,000. That's what I was told. Oh, it's crores. Oh. Millions. That's more than 360 million.
This is 36 crores.
How much is 36 crores?
These many gods and goddesses exist in Hinduism. Which one is yours among them? Guruji? Okay, so Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. You know, I don't like Guru Brahma. My Guru is my Brahma, my Guru is Vishnu, my Guru is Shiva, my Guru is Durga, my Guru is Krishna, my Guru is everything. Then Guru is the only God for a sadhaka. Huh? Yes. So, actually, at that time, what people thought about it, about gods and goddesses? The Christian people, they have a different way of understanding God. Understand? The Muslim people have their own understanding about the God. What they understand, really they experience or they realize, they thought about it or what? When Jesus Christ says, me and my Father is one, this is the only word by which Jesus was crucified. Understand? What is the fault of Jesus? Why he was killed, crucified? Why he was killed?
Because he said,
Huh?
I'm the son of God.
Yes.
I'm divine.
Why? Why? Who can tell? Who knows this?
Because he told people not to pay taxes to the
to the church, and they were sacrificing animals, and he said, I am the son of God, and I know my father doesn't want you to kill mute animals, and you don't have to pay money to the priests who are all.
So the priests do not eat meat?
They were sacrificing it in the name of
Okay,
God.
tell me. So, the Christians have a different talk about God. Jesus, because whatever Jesus says, that Jewish people, they didn't listen. Am I right? Jewish people, they were against him. Am I right? And Jesus was talking about the Father, which is written in the Jewish Bible, the First Testament. Am I right? Was Jesus against the Bible? Before Jesus, there was the First Testament or not? And all teachings of Jesus Christ is based on the First Testament. Am I right? But why people, Jewish people, got against Jesus Christ?
No, he also said he's the king of the Jews.
Jesus Christ.
Who can tell? Tell me, please share your thoughts.
I mean, what I said, because he claims that he's the son of God, but I believe for Jews, there is no son of God. God is God himself.
Okay. There is no son of God, and he say, I'm the son of God, then people get jealous. You are the son of God, and we are not. Okay.
I think even Christians today would like Jesus.
Don't,
Christians today would like Jesus.
we don't like
The
Jesus?
church wouldn't like Jesus if he was here now.
A church don't like Jesus? Okay. Anybody else? This whole confusion, religions are very confusing. So, the problem was when Jesus told, because why only Jesus told that I am the Son of God, from where he learned?
He understood unity, yoga.
My dear friends, Jesus has to talk about the language of Bible, the First Testament, but actually he forgot, he didn't learn Bible properly. He respect Bible, he didn't learn Bible so much. When he was 10 years old, how many years old? 10 years old, he came to India to do the yoga teacher training course. Understand? Like you come here, why you come here? To the yoga teacher training course? At that time there was because it was only India. It's only India. People are not going to America to study. People are not going to England to study 2000 years back. People are not going to Europe to study. And what was about Europe? If you don't mind, I can tell, open the secrets. The Portuguese, they were fighting in the ocean. They are stealing each other's things in the ocean. And the Vasco da Gama also came to search for the different places and came to India. Am I right? And the Columbus is from which country? Spain. These people went to where? America.
That was a lot later, but yeah.
Later, yes. And people were going to do businesses everywhere from there, Europe. Understand? Nothing is small, nothing is big. Understand? We are just talking about not against anything else, but the situation at that time, 2000 years back in India was a very poor situation. People are fighting and very ignorant in the name of spirituality. I told you already. It was a dark kind of age. People are ignorant and they don't recognize the teachings of the Vedas. And that's why this is a downfall of the complete Vedic civilizations. Understand? And that darkness, what brings that the Muslim invaders, they came to India and they went everywhere in India. Understand? And they popularized themselves. Then Christians came here and they tried to popularize themselves, because at that time situation of India was very, very bad. People are so much confused in this sense. That time, 2000 years back, the situation of everywhere in the world was very dark. Understand? People are living with darkness. You just know the history of the Muhammad. When Muhammad came there, how women are treated at that time in Arabs. Understand? America's situation, you see, English took that benefits and went to America and destroyed the whole civilization of America. Understand? So everywhere people were in a different mood. Ignorance was very high. Understand? Ignorance was very high everywhere in the world. People are searching for the truth, what to do. Because main thing is people are starving and dying with different kind of diseases. People are dying with different kind of diseases, and the diseases also coming out from the ignorances. This was my understanding. Understand? When I see the history, when I read the history of the world, that I found. Understand? And Jesus came and stayed in the Himalayas for how many years? I think 11 years he spent in the Himalayas. And at that time, India and the Himalayas was one of the greatest university of the world. Himalayas, the range of the Himalayas and like Nalanda and Takshashila was the greatest university of the world. People from all over the world study the spirituality and Buddhism. Buddhism just finished 500 years back. Before Jesus Christ, 500 years back, Buddha came here and he gave a big impact in the spirituality. He changed the whole ideas of spirituality. Who? Buddha. That's why Jesus was heard about it, and he was very much influenced by the Buddha and the Hinduism. Yes, I have a manuscript, original manuscript that found it in the Tibet. At that time, Tibet was a part of India. So then what happened? Jesus roamed around India until 21 years. So in Bible, you cannot find his teachings, you cannot find his story in the Bible from the age 11 to 21. You cannot find it. Understand? So after he learned, he was a young boy, young body, young man who is full of enthusiasm to transform the world. And what is the teachings of the Vedas? Me and Brahman is one. I am and Brahman, we are one, both qualitatively and quantitatively. Quantity and quality both are same with Brahman. Understand? Shivoham, Shivoham, Soham, all this kind of teachings is the Vedic teachings. And when Jesus says, I am the Son of God, what does it mean? Iswaram Shak Jiva Avinashi Sahaja Sukharasi, Iswar Amsa, we are the part of the God, Ishvara. We are the son of God. Putroham Prathivya. We all are the son of the universe, son of the earth. We all are children of the earth. All our mothers is one, called Mother Earth. There are thousands of mantras in the Vedas. So the problem was when Jesus says that me and my Father is one. I am the Son of God. That's why me and my Father is one family. So, first time in the Western society, Jesus introduced that God, we should not fear our God, but we have to love God, and God and we have no differences. God is our Father, is our family members. Understand? Fear, that should be a loving relationship with God that introduced by Jesus Christ in the Western society. Before, people are living with fear. People are living with only some some rituals and some kind of things. You have to do this, you have to do this sacrifice, you have to do this like this. Understand? Without understanding anything. They think that the stone is God. They understand that this is God. Understand? So that's happened to society. And that people didn't like that, because it hurts their own cultural background. Jesus was, what you see, is not like that. Jesus was a great revolutionary. If you know the story of Jesus Christ, you have to go more details about the secret story of Jesus Christ. Till you find in India and Tibet, not in anywhere else. Because the 10 years of time of Jesus Christ was a big thing. Do you know when Jesus Christ came to the Vasishtha cave? You know Vasishtha cave? Behind Vasishtha cave, you see Arundhati cave. That was called Jesus cave. Arundhati cave was called Jesus cave. And he stayed there for 3 nights. Understand? And the 3 nights from there, he saw India is suffering with so many problems. And especially the caste system. Jesus got so much pain when he see the society got scattered and distributed into the caste system. And you know what happened? He walked from the Arundhati cave, Vasishtha cave, walked to the south. He went to Jagannath Puri, Odisha. Jagannath Puri at that time was very famous temple. Jagannath temple are there. But the priest, when he started talking against about caste system, the priest of the Jagannath Puri beat him badly. Beat him badly. So he got more hurted again. So when he tried to, because he was a young blood, when he tried to make the society more stronger, more nicer, he get the reward of what? Beating. His idea was not respected by the society, because society was in full of ignorance. The Eastern society was ignorance, and their Western society was ignorance. There was a time period in this world where the whole world was ignorant. Only one world was not ignorant, that is the Himalayas. Always full of light, running, the yogis were meditating and keeping their practice always in the high position. Even one yogi alive in this world, after everything you will destroy, still the culture of yoga and the Vedic culture of spirituality will still remain. If one yogi remain. So Himalaya has been an eternal university of yoga and spirituality. That's why Jesus came there and tried to do. And when Jesus says that me and my Father is one, then how you can be the Son of God? How you can be the Son of God? Jesus says, you are also Son of God. People didn't accept it. I am the Son of God. I am a sinner. I only commit sin. And a sinner can be a son of God? No, not possible. Understand? That's why people got against him. He was crucified. Do you know what happened after the crucifixion? What happened? He raised again. And he raised again. He made a party. He made a party? No party.
No.
Oh, now.
Do you know what time he raised? When was the party? Huh? Yeah. So my dear friends, he made a party. He called his own disciples. How many disciples? 12 disciples, because he was not fully killed. If I put a nail here and here and here, you will die? You will die? He will not die for a few days. Why they didn't kill and only put in the crucified him? Why? Because he suffered. They want to make him suffer. Understand? So that nobody would have raised their voice that they are God. No human being can be a God. Human being cannot be a God. This is that dharana and ideas of the people at that time. Understand? And they themselves always think themselves, I am a sinner, I am a sinner, I am poor, ignorant. This is the kind of thought. Even still, those who follow the Christianity, they think that they are sinners. Understand? So, and they all the time they make effort to remove the sin in their life. They go to the church, they read Bible to be not to be a sinner. Understand? So, first time Jesus introduced Amrutasya Putraha, you are the children of God, that the Vedas mantra. Amrutasya Putraha, you are the children of the nectar. Jesus told that to everyone. And he knows healings. And how to do that? He by the healing, by caring people, by loving people. And he introduced yamas and niyamas to the people in that world, because people didn't know about this. How to help each other, how to love each other, how to become compassionate. So Jesus keep on feeding people. He also show his the power by walking on the water, by doing this, doing that, by healing people, by doing Reikis. Understand? So he did all the things, whatever he learned in the Himalayas. Understand? And then, so when Jesus started doing this, tell people, Amrutasya Putraha, this is something awkward knowledge. No? You say, someone say, you are God. If I tell you are God, you become like this. I am God. I am suffering. I am poor. I am stressful. My son died. My things are stolen. How can I be God? If I God, I have to save myself first. I cannot save myself. That's why I am a sinner. Understand? Then a great business started by the priest after Jesus Christ. Understand that Jesus, the priest again, even every priest in the Muslim priest, Hindu priest, Buddhist priest, Christian, all priests now become the contractor of the religions. Understand? So my dear friends, and that's why Jesus tried to teach the Vedic scriptures. And in the Second Testament, in the Sermon of the Mount, all the teachings of Jesus Christ is completely based on the Vedic scripture. Is word to word is written in the Vedas, because it shows that he studied Vedas very well. Very well. He learned all about Buddhism and Hinduism. Understand? He become like a real yogi here. And because when I was young, I had a young blood and I want to do so many things in my life. Understand? I opened schools, I do service and do things, be a young blood, the hot blood. Jesus had hot blood. You didn't see Jesus Christ smiling in any pictures. Have you seen that picture of smiling of Jesus Christ? You cannot find. I have not seen yet. Pictures. The pictures which is you have done? Anybody have seen the pictures of Jesus Christ smiling, happy? Yeah. This is what symbolizes. What symbolizes it? You have to understand. So either Jesus didn't smile in his life, understand, and every home we have to learn from Jesus Christ. He is a great yogi. He was a kind of he's Buddhist. Buddha. Have you seen Buddha smiling? Have you seen Buddha smiling?
If you can call it a smile, yes.
Huh?
Strange smile.
No, Buddha has this equanimity. Understand? Neither he smile, neither he is sad. Krishna, have you seen unhappy? Always he is smiling. But the problem Jesus had, and the problem Krishna had, the way they both are born, very similar. Very similar. Understand? So, yes. So, what I want to tell you, these great people, how they live in that moment. So, anything make them God. Before, Jesus was not worshipped as a God. When he was roaming around, people not treating like him as a God. Nobody treating him like him a God. But when he becomes a God, when he becomes the messenger,
When he renounces everything.
now, yes, he had all the knowledge, he had all the ideas, he has all good things in his life, but still in the end when he was crucified, what happened? The pain was too high. He could not breathe when he was crucified. Asked God, what wrong I have done, God, that I am getting this punishment? And everyone is thinking that what he is telling? What he is telling? Selfish ideas. Am I right? It's not selfish when you are telling this, why I am getting this much pain? I have not done something in my life wrong. If you have not done, and you complain also, I have not done anything wrong and why I am punished? That is your selfish idea, selfish talk. Is not a very good talk. Maybe it seems that you are talking very nice. Understand? But then he understood, my God, what I am telling to God? What I am telling? What I am asking? It's nonsense I am talking. But again say, God, forgive them, those who is doing this to me. Forgive them. They are my own. This is the talk of Jesus Christ. The last talk of Jesus Christ make him God, not the what he has done anything in his life. Understand? So this is the idea. One sentence of your life make you a God. And that only comes when you are in the present moment. If you are in the future and the past, you cannot become godly. Jesus become present moment there. And when he was telling that, what I have done wrong, that I am getting this much punishment in my life. Always I think for society, always I heal people, always I was busy in the spirituality, but what is wrong with me? This is a inner selfishness, but he was become pointed to the present moment. What happening? Once you are in present moment, you can know about yourself very well. You don't know about yourself very well because you are in the past and the future. Always thinking about daydreaming, what is going to happen in my life? What happened to my life? This kind of ideas can never make you God. Understand? That's why now, present moment is the Samadhi, and Jesus Christ achieved Samadhi in the last step. Do you want to hear more about him? Okay. Yes. Okay. I supposed to tell you this on the Christmas day, but I tell you now. So that let's celebrate the Christmas from today. My dear friends,
It's the Virgin Mary's birthday, so it's also
Yeah.
very appropriate.
wow. You are Mary?
Yeah, very.
My God. Jesus' mother. And okay. And I tell you how Mary bring Jesus Christ as her son. But my dear friends, what happened after Jesus was crucified? His disciples make him out from that. After a few hours, he was taken out and kept hidely in some place. Understand? When the enemies, what you say, those who crucified them ran away, they brought him and kept the body and got healed. They healed the body. Okay? After the body got healed, then he made the meeting. All the 12 disciples say, my dears, my home is not here. If I start preaching this again, then I'll be really killed. Understand? If Jesus will stay there after that time, he'll be killed or not? Because those people will not listen him, those who crucified. Understand? Then he made a plan to come. My home is India. If I go to India, nobody do anything if I do even something wrong. Because I have complete freedom in my spiritual practice. My home is India. And he came to India back after that meeting. Understand? Hardingly he came back, he stayed in Kashmir, and he lived about 80 years of his life in India after he come back. 80 years. Understand? And then his dead body was there. Even now it was buried, and still his samadhi place is still there in Kashmir. If you want to go to visit, go there. So this is the Jesus story.
Guruji, who told you this story?
Yeah?
Who told you this story?
Actually, I have a friend from England, and he was a great priest, Christian priest. And he taught me the Bible, he taught me all Christian teachings, and he gave me manuscripts that he found in different places. Okay? And I have many scriptures about the real stories of Jesus Christ. Okay? But what is real? Who knows? But I accept what I made me feel logical. Okay? Yes.
So what do the Christian people today think of Jesus Christ? Who do they think he is? Do they still think like?
The way Indians see Jesus Christ, even that much the Christian do not see the Jesus.
That side of it. So they still think he is this.
We see him as a yogi. We see Indians see him a yogi because like this, and Christian people seems the messenger of God, but I don't know what they have now in the present moment. Like she said that even the people don't see Jesus like this way, but
No, they don't. Yeah, they see him as like in a real, really dual, right? That he's not. They don't see him as being connected to God like the yogi.
yes.
They see him as God is only God, and everyone else is separate,
Mm-hmm.
including Jesus.
Yes. So the teachings actually are missed. The teachings are not recorded properly. It was written by the priests, those who want to use the Christianity as a platform to make businesses. After 500 years, Bible was written after 500 years of Jesus. Whatever people listened about the teachings of Jesus, they again tried to write this. And once after happened that, they start making Christianity as a business, as a colonize the countries, colonize. And no European countries were Christians before. No, America was a Christian country. Before Jesus Christ came, the whole world culture was different. Why you become Christian? Who made you Christian? This was a colonization. One by one, hypnotizing people and changing the ideas and sharing the things. Understand? And slowly it happens. Whatever way happened, I have no right to tell, or I don't know anything about this. I do not know anything about this. But only what I can guess with my experiences. Am I right? If wrong, share. Okay? Your idea is also very good for me to hear. So, when I went to Lithuania, her country, I saw the culture. Lithuania was one of the last country in Europe who has converted into Christianity. One of the last country. And the culture of Lithuania is still so high, but people missed and forgotten. Still there are some people are fighting against that, to bring the own culture back to Lithuania. Before, Lithuanian people are they burning the dead body. The system of marriage, the system of culture is different. Now it's very much different. They follow all other European countries. Germany was not a Christian country. France was not a Christian country. Go back 2000 years back and you see who you are. You have your own, like you have, mango is in India. Mango is in India. Mango is everywhere, but is very famous in India because millions of trees are there. Yes or no? The mango trees can grow up very nicely here. And the apple is growing very nicely in Lithuania, suppose. Understand? Understand? So, apple is there. If you want to grow apple here, not possible. If you want to forcefully put the apple here, those people who like the mangoes may not like the apple that much. Understand? So this is the things. Every country, every places has their specific energies. Every people are having a special energy because God, goddesses, religions, these are the separate things. But at least you have a special energy that is special only for you. That's why you are different from the whole over the world people. Am I right? Understand? That's why every country, every culture, every people are special. We have to respect every country and every culture. We have to respect everything. Yes, when I am here in India, suppose I am teaching Hindus, okay. When I go to Islamic country, I teach Islam. I teach Quran. The yogic part of the Quran I teach. When I teach Bible I find the yoga there. And nobody can say, when something wrong, even I tell to the Hindus, I tell to the Islam, I tell the Christians, everywhere. Those who want to hear, otherwise I don't tell this. Otherwise people will fight with me because it hurts people's heart because of their faith. Religion is such a critical subject in the path of yoga that we should not discuss in our classes. First, you have to remember why I have to tell you this, because you are more openly coming here. Don't talk about religions in your class. Finish the game. Only I have right to tell you, because if I don't tell you, how you know this? If you have anything, you can also tell me. Here, we are not going to be hard because we are open people coming to learn something great. Understand? And if you are hot, then I will not tell this. Because I am not here for hurting anyone. So my dear friends, when I go to Germany, when I go to France, when I go to Italy, when I go to Rome, when I go to South America, when I go to America, when I go to Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, everywhere, I see the beauty in every culture. And that culture was destroyed because of two religions, mostly Islamic and Christianity. Everywhere preaching, and they destroy their original culture. You know, this Turkey, Turkey, destruction of the great civilization. Misr, Egypt. No Egypt knows about their culture now. No Egypt people. Misr was one of the great spiritual country, yes or no? Now you go to Misr, go to Egypt. Everywhere is forgotten. Where this Aristotle and Plato gone? Aristotle and Plato, where they have gone? The Western philosophy was so high at the time in the which part? Greece. Now go to Greece. You don't feel any difference from other part of the Europe and the Greece. You don't find any differences. Huh? Warm, hot, is cold, is everywhere. Understand? We are talking about the knowledge. Aristotle and Plato was so high in this philosophy. Where it is gone? Because of the conversion.
I think a lot of knowledge was also lost in 1600 when they were burning witches.
Yes.
They had a lot of knowledge about alternative medicine.
Yes, lots of knowledge are born. Do you know? Yes. Do you know why they are lost? Because they are burned. All scriptures are burned by whom? By Christian preachers. Christian create a big destruction to this world. You know, when I went to Lithuania, because I went many times to Lithuania, and I hear the people's heart, the pain that so thousands of scriptures of Lithuanian, the old scriptures were burned. Because these are the books, the cultures, the books are the source of the cultures. When they are burned, the future generation has nothing to learn. Future generation has nothing to learn. Understand? That's why Lithuanian culture is destroyed, because of their whole scriptures are destroyed. There is no history of Germany you can find in this world now. No history. Only history of what you find in Germany? Fightings, wars, military. What history of you find of Russia? I went to Russia and I really cried. Russian earth has lots of spirituality. Russia is one of the country from Asia, and that country lost its culture so badly. And I went to see everywhere. Where is the temple? People say that Vishnu statue, Shiva statue was discovered on the earth of Russia. Even now, we are finding the statues of different statues in Russian land. It's a kind of very highly spiritual land. Where it is gone? Oh, these are the kings standing here with a weapon. Just in that, go to the goal chakra, what do you say? Square, another king is standing like this. This is the world situation. The world, now when you roam around the world, every square you find not the statues of God. You find the statues of the kings. Kings are not the history of our world. Those who fight with the enemies, who are our history, our sages, our good people, those who have preached the truth, spirituality, non-violence, love, they are our history. If we learn history, we are fighting, then that we are going to learn and teach to our next generations. Stop that history, let destroy all the king's statues in the world, and put something good statues to where people learn some spirituality, peace and love. Understand? Now the history of India is going to change very soon. We have learned from my childhood, I have learned, do you know what? Babur came to India and destroyed, and Babur's son, Jahangir, Akbar, then Aurangzeb destroyed, killed this much Brahmin, that much temples, or 40,000 temples were destroyed by the Islamic these kings. 40,000. So you can imagine that we learn in the whole childhood time, and we think that how strong they were. How strong they were. They destroyed the temples, they did this thing, they rule over everywhere. But what we are so weaker. We are learning that we are weak in our history. Destroy that history book of you and create a new history book. Go back 2,000 years back and you find who you are really. 2,000 years back, we all are one. Where there is no name of religions. There was no religions. Only people are living with the nature. Understand? Living with the nature. Very simple living, high thinking, meditation, spirituality, enjoy a family, loving each other in the family. Society was made so nicely, so beautifully, everything was there, my dears. That's why Patanjali says, the growth of society happens only in the present moment. You cannot change yourself in the future. Neither you can change in the past. Your history and your future desires cannot change you. If anything change, that now, here and now. Okay, that's the meaning. That you have to sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja. You have to come back to now, leaving all kind of religious ideas, all your ideas about anything else. Come back to the present moment. Finish your ideas. Ideas come to your mind. Feelings comes from your heart. At least don't be here and don't be here. Be here. Here means, Shiva is always here. Nilakantha. Understand? In the center. Not become emotional, not become have ideas, just become in the calm position. And when you are there, you are in the present moment. When you are in the present moment, you cannot smile.
Why?
You cannot smile when you are in the present moment. You see? Try. If you are in the present moment, you cannot smile either, you cannot cry too. You are in a state of equanimity. The now. Because when I smile, the smile it has passed because I was happy. Or I want to be happy. That's why I am smiling. Understand? I want to be happy, I was happy. Understand? You emotionally, you cannot control yourself when you are crying or the happiness, you cannot imbalance. Happiness is good in the beginning. This happiness means, smiling is very good for us. Smiling is the good medicine for the life. You have to smile all the time. But smile is also giving you tension. You cannot smile all the time like this. Tension will come in the face. When you meditate,
Practice.
Right.
As well as also give you tension.
Yes, but yes. So practice give you tension, but when you are in calm state of mind, when you are in the room, you find peace. But do you smile all the time in your room, inside the room alone? Do you smile in the room?
Many a times I do smile in the room because I've had very good classes.
When you are relaxed, I'm telling, not classes time. Okay, inside the room when you are alone, you don't smile, but you are happy. You are happy, and those who are smiling, ha 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 ha, he, he, and people say crazy, there's something wrong within you. If you do that, there is something wrong within you. No.
No. Yeah, Guruji, there can be people who are just happy people.
It's not happy people that they smile, and those who do not smile, they are unhappy people.
I like smiling.
So, smile is a healing. What? Smile is a healing, is a positive thing. But those who want to come out from that also, they have to be in the equanimity. Buddha have never smiled, so you say he is a bad person? Jesus never smiled, so do you think that they are not happy? No, smiling or not smiling is a different things, but being present moment is a different thing. So, understand? So when you are watching that you are happy, you are smiling, you are walking, you are working, that is not present moment. You are become aware of your actions. Understand? That gives you a feeling of present moment. When you are watching your breath, suppose when you are watching your breath, you are watching your outgoing and incoming breath, outgoing and incoming breath, and the breath starts and ends. Whatever that is starts and ends, that is future and past. Understand? Anything starts and ends, that is future and past. What has no past and future? What never starts and never ends. Do you understand or not?
Yes.
No understand? It's a very high language actually, high topic. It's difficult to understand sometimes because our mind is not trained to understand this. Slowly you get trained when you practice it.
But isn't awareness in the present moment?
Awareness is present moment, but what you are aware? Because awareness is lie on something. When your awareness is lie on your movement, when your awareness is lie on your speech, when your awareness is watching the river has an end and start. Your breath starts and end. That is a time and space and causation in the object. Understand? Then you are in the present moment, you are trying to be in the present moment, but when your awareness has no object, you understand my point? When your awareness is not focused in the destructive things or changing things, then that is a real present moment. You are aware, but not aware of something. You understand my point? When you are aware of something, smile comes. So I am aware of Krishna. Wow, beautiful. I am aware of my Guru. Wow, Guruji. I am aware of my students. Oh, nice, thank you. I'm so happy to see all of you. Understand? Because I'm aware, but I'm really influencing from you. Understand? Smile comes from the influences. Smile never comes without influences. When you are getting influence, you are actually getting the impressions. Happy impressions when you smile. And when you cry, unhappy impressions. When you are angry, is a different impressions. When you are greedy, is a different impressions. But when you are smiling, you are a positive impressions. But there is impressions behind this. Sattvik. But these impressions are called in yoga samskara. What they are called? This samskara the impression that is imprinted in the mind. Some crazy people, those who get mad, understand? Those who have problems, mental problems, all the time smiling. Do you think they are happy people? If you are smiling, how can I say that you are happy? If you are smiling, you say you have to be happy, you have to smile. Yes, you have to smile. The crazy people also smile all the time. Are they happy? Then what is the difference between their smile and your smile? Understand? Maybe you also do not know how to smile. How can I believe on your smile? Maybe you smile for a moment, crazy people smile all the time, maybe for the time being you are crazy and smiling towards me. You understand my point? So, how can we prove that your smile is a real smile? You are smiling when you see me. When you are smiling, when you see some movies of what movie? That Iron Man and comedy. You smile when there is comedy, yes? Or you smile when you get a gift. You smile when you get a pleasure. Wow, now I am very happy. So your smile is a crazy smile, dependent on something. And you say you are a happy person. No. Just by smiling, you cannot be a happy person. Because your happiness, your smile is dependent on an object, situation, person, and causation. The same thing happened to a crazy person who is smiling all the time, day and night. Jokers.
Explain again what does samskara mean if you don't
Yes, samskara, the imprints. Samskaras imprints, my dears. But samskaras is the good imprints. Samskara actually is some means complete, some means pure, some means beautiful. Kara is come from the word kri, means to do. Understand? Best deed. Samskara means what? Best deed. 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 D-E-E-D. Good karma. Samskara. Understand? And when we write ku here, ku samskara means wrong or bad samskara. Bad impressions. Understand?
This is karma.
Huh?
This is karma.
Samskara and kusamskara. Kusamskara means bad samskara, bad imprints. Some people are angry all the time, feeling negative all the time. That's called kusamskara. Understand? This samskara brings samskriti. We know what is this samskriti. Samskriti. Kriti, kara means to do. The deed, and the deed what you have to do? Create. What you have impression, that you create something. What you have, that only you can create. Am I right? What you don't have, you cannot create. What you have, only that you can give me. What you don't have, you cannot give me this. This whole world or cultures, each and every country, each and every person, and the whole world is created by us. And the world is like this, it depends on the people, how they live. Understand? That's why the Samskriti, your culture. Samskriti means culture. The culture that is very perfect culture, Samskriti. Like we say, Indian culture, American culture, this culture. In that culture, not something wrong happened here. Only good things you talk about. Okay? So, this samskara and samskriti, culture gives us discipline. Who tell you to do, what not to do? Your culture tell you, no? Your parents told you, your parents are taught by their parents are taught by their parents. And what I know is given by my parents, my family, my culture. So a culture is the mother and taking care of our life, discipline. Understand? So this discipline, samskara comes through the discipline. When you follow the discipline, what to do, what not to do, when to eat, what to eat, all these kind of things, It's each and everything about the life. Once we do it properly, following the right way, right action, right deed, right thought, right attitude, and then what happened? Then you will present moment. Understand? So if you are fearful, can you become present moment? If you are in fear, can you become present moment? Not. So suppose there is going to be an earthquake after half an hour. After half an hour, there will be an earthquake. Can you become in the present moment? No, my God, what is going to happen? Everyone is destroyed. The whole world will destroy. What is going to happen? Let me see my children, where they are. Let me see where is my wealth. Let me go to this area, that area, that to go to area. Understand? This kind of thoughts come to our mind to save ourselves. When you are angry, you cannot be in the present moment. That's why you do something wrong in your life.
When the earthquake strikes, then we are in the present moment.
Yes. If you really in the present moment, when earthquake happened, in next life you born as my son. Next birth. Okay?
He's already your son.
He is,
We all are.
because in Bhagavad Gita, in the chapter 8, you have to learn how to die. How to die. So once you know how to die, I can teach you this. Once you know how to die, you know how to next life, how to take care, how to prepare for the next life.
But that is thinking about the future. That is not.
Yes, now that you have to think about.
Yeah. Oh.
You have to think about.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Yes, because we think nonsense, which has no sense. Understand? But if you think about the next life, then you are not going to do something wrong in this life. When you think about your death, you are not going to do something wrong in this life. That life is impermanent. And when you think in last life, I have to do good karma, that's why I only can go there. Understand? So that's why there is something that you have to do. Thank you so much. And it's a nice talk. The first word of the Yoga Sutras take the years and years to talk. Years. Really, I tell you, the word atha is so powerful. Okay?
Guruji,
Welcome.